Hey guys, the Lord here, back again with another edition of Throwback Thursdays, and as promised, we are on number 25, which is funny because it's December and Christmas and all. How was your guys' Christmas? Mine was pretty good. No, it always is. Who am I kidding? But at any rate, today we are going to be wrapping up our looks at the small soldiers line by fine folks over at Kenner/Hasbro, concluding, at least for this year, with Slam Fist. This is a deluxe figure in this line, although there's not much deluxe about him other than size, because he is probably the most basic figure we're going to be taking a look at throughout this entire line, at least what I'm going to be taking a look at thus far. I do have a couple of the Commandos, the Battle Damaged Archer, and Punch It, but they're either incomplete in storage or whatnot. So, you know, as much as I wanted to do Punch It too, we just did not have, he's missing a missile. So I'm going to be a stickler about that. I'm not going to review it until I get that missile. Whether I got to buy another one to get that missile or not is irrelevant. You guys let me worry about that. So with that being said, Slam Fist here. He's cool. Kind of looks like a troll. Again, much like Flat Shoe from last week. But still very, very cool. He comes with his little club weapon here, or is it a hammer? I don't know. It's a big gray kind of cylinder on a handle with a guard, which has kind of an axe blade on it. And it's a very strange weapon. You're not going to do much with that. I think he's going to do more with this giant boulder hand as opposed to that. And speaking of which, why don't his hands rotate? This is just glued in or like locked in, which kind of sucks because you can't rotate it to face a normal direction. So it's not convenient for yours truly when he's trying to fit him on the shelf. But as far as action features go, this is it. He's got the Masters of the Universe spring-loaded waist gimmick, which is cool, I guess, but I think Insaniac and Freakenstein take the cake when it comes to gimmicks in this line. They just have the more fun gimmicks as far as I'm concerned. But at any rate, it's Slam Fist. You gotta have the giant ogre-looking pacifist of the group, right? But as far as articulation goes, his head will rotate. Kind of weird, but it rotates. His arms will move up and down. Not the tightest things ever, but they don't need to be. And his rock hand will actually move around. What's weird about this is you can actually pop this out, which is very strange, and have like a bouncy ball almost. And you can lose it too. But yeah, it's just a hollowed out piece of rubber. Goes over this peg here. It doesn't shoot out or anything. I don't know if it was intended to before, but sure as heck doesn't. Kind of tricky to get back on there, but it is doable. Just gonna kind of stretch it over the hole there. Stretch it over the peg. It's tricky. It's not the easiest thing to get back on once it's off, but there's plenty of them on eBay missing this piece, so you know. There you go. Heard that pop of satisfaction. That means it's back on there, and hopefully I didn't break anything doing that. But there you go. That's Slam Fist. Not a whole lot going on with this guy. He's cool, but he's fairly basic. He is extremely basic. You can't do much with this guy, hardly at all. Just kind of sits there. Looks like Slam Fist from Small Soldiers, and that's really all it needs to do, right? So, with that being said, let's take a look at some comparisons. First up, here is good old Slam Fist next to his fellow Gorgonites, which we've been taking a look at throughout the month of December 2021. And I gotta be honest with you, if there's one thing that this line does right, is make these guys look really good as a team. I love how these guys look together. Although I will stand by the fact that I think Archer is a bit small, but as far as Insaniac, Flatshoe, and Freakenstein go, I think they match up to Slamfist pretty well. And last but certainly not least, we have our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus and the 11th Spawn, who as usual towers over everyone. But while Spawn takes Slamfist on height, Slamfist takes Spawn on width. Just look at how wide this figure is. We don't get toys like this anymore. It's quite sad, actually. Actually, you know what? We used to get toys like this from Imaginext. Where are you guys at? It's been a while. It's been a while. But, with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and much like good old Frankenstein, this guy is pretty much a statue. But even so, this is still a nice little figure to have, especially if you're wanting to complete your small soldiers lineup. This is one of the main characters, so you gotta pick him up. Who doesn't love a lovable oaf, troll, ogre, pacifist type character like this guy, right? He's a very likable character in the movie. He's very much so. So with that being said, for that reason alone, and the fact that I think you can pick him up on the cheap too. He's not that expensive. Maybe 20, 30 bucks complete with his little weapon there. Not too shabby. Especially not compared to Freakenstein, if I do say so myself. So, with that being said, I would highly recommend you pick this guy up if, again, you're into him for those reasons. Or, you know, you just want a cool looking troll ogre dude for your Imaginext guys, because, well, it's been a while since we gotten anything worth a crap from those guys. Not sure what's going on there, but we need some more blind bags, please and thank you. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's edition of Throwback Thursdays and the last Throwback Thursday of the year. What a year it's been for Throwback Thursday. This is a segment I started back in 2020 with Optimus Primal and Megatron from Beast Wars. And here we are taking a look at small soldiers. We've taken a look at Spawn, Toy Biz, Marvel stuff like Ghost Rider and the Planet of the Symbiotes Venom stuff. And, of course, good old Kenner Gargoyles. What is next for this series? Well, given the fact that it is the winter time, I figured what better than some hockey-playing ducks from another planet. That's right, Mighty Ducks is coming for the winter, along with more gargoyles and more Spawn, most likely, because they just revealed Spawn Universe Wave 2, which is going to have Cygor, She-Spawn. Well, I guess I got to do a Cygor and a She-Spawn one now, huh? And that medieval Spawn, which was supposed to be a Kickstarter, I thought this year, but I guess that's going to have to wait until Todd is ready to drop that bombshell and take all of our money once again like he does. But with that being said, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you are so inclined, please hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload more reviews like this one, because we got to show that algorithm who's boss, right? And if you haven't already, hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions. But as always, keep the comments civil, because the world sucks enough as it is. And until next time, I will catch you guys later with some top 10 videos. That's right, we got a top 10 video weekend coming your way. I have tons planned. Probably going to be a 2 upload a day situation. Get ready, because we got a lot of toys to talk about. Because 2021, while it sucked for the majority, there's a heck of a lot of good action figures that came out during this year. So, till next time, I will catch you guys later.
Okay. You're sure you guys want to do this?
Yes, Alan. It is time.
Archer, I understand why, but... You know, you might not find Gorgon. It may not
Alan, even if you can't see something, it doesn't mean it isn't there.
Hey, look, we're out to launch.
I'm seasick already.
Goodbye, Alan.
Bye-bye, Alan. Nice knowing you.
been a long time since I played a cruise. Anybody from out of town here? Where you from, sir?
Gorgon.
Oh, yeah? What exit? Hello? Is this thing on? Is this a boat or an oil painting?
I hope we don't hit an iceberg.